The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Okay, that was quick.
Can we talk?
Yes.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
I bet a can of Borston beans. Yeah, let's go to engineering.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
Hey, you've held up, so
Did
why
you
not?
want to talk about something else?
No, come on. Let's go. Groundbreaker. While sneaking in indicates your HUD show nearby. Yeah, we already know that much. So this is one of the first colony ships. You've just kind of made it to its own base now. Yeah, what is our reputation like with some of these groups? Okay, we have a hunch with Spacer's Choice. It's pretty positive and high with deserters. Yeah, both are revering, so hey, nice. The board's not the happiest with us, but we don't care much about the board. Groundbreaker's our own. Neutral. Hi.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space.
Yes.
I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Congratulations, you're in space.
That's not the point. This halfway just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witness.
What's up, man?
Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking Saltunican's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
I couldn't care less.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
Go
You
space
must
yourself.
really want to truncheon through your teeth.
Max, let me talk to the
Do
kid.
what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
Okay. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy
Right.
never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming.
Yeah, I can
thinks
guess
he
where that
push me
went.
around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Giant plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me, Captain Fee Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama.
Thanks,
hey, I
I
don't want to talk
think.
your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Never caught your name.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Is he gonna steal our ship?
See you around, boss.
I feel like he's gonna end up stealing our ship. Eh, we can always find it back if we need to. Okay, so first things first. Yeah, let's get this weapon. I like weapons.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
What do you mean by, uh-oh?
Identification, please.
Oh yeah, we have to hop for an ID.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Great.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Oh.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Let's see about that. How do I get this
You'll
resolved?
want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker.
Okay.
His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Okay, why was our ship impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
I'll go talk to him, yeah, train this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Of course, here comes the side quest. Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Alrighty then, got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'd like for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Okay. Oh, what about jobs around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
I don't mind. I think that's all for now.
All right.
We can ask more later if we need to.
Be seeing you.
Can I still go through? Oh, we can. Thank you. Mardit, your name's familiar.
Carry on.
Okay, or not. Okay, it's this way. It's down here. Nope. Where's the stairs?
Halcyon News. We interrupt your...
Ah, that's barred. Excuse me. Okay, so that's definitely not where we need to go, then probably through this way. Oh, this cool.
Slap your whole family tonight.
Alrighty then. This reminds me of like Concord from Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Which is still a very underrated game in my opinion. But enough about Borderlands. Let's go meet our friend Garcel's a weapon.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
How do you make it without an oven? Yes, I mean, he said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay. Got for sale trade.
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Purchase skill, it's equal to value, best dialect skill. Okay. What all do you have? Okay, I don't really care for... well, it's got some nice mods. A few weapons. I don't really need a revolver or tossball sticks or claw rake. Seriously. Corrosion salvagers helpers, not bad. Oh my god, 660 DPS. That's insane. Oh, we almost have enough. But that's gonna take a decent amount. Wait, is that even a weapon we need to buy? It's more detailed. Apparently, smuggler acquired several leads that way. Old records. Can I... Oh, hold on. Let me buy those records.
The chairman's children. Care to listen with me?
No.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
I don't know what that is. Okay, here we go. Let's see. A data pad. And an archive cartridge. We'll buy... Oh, I have to press E. Yeah, we'll buy these two. All data pad contains is reporting from various Mardian security patrols. Most details simple finds and dust-ups between crews of Wildcat freighters and corporate haulers. 2 entries have been marked later for later review. On 7/23/44, respond to code ID 10T at the Lost Hope. Fear asked us to bounce some back bay rad that got himself soaked in Spectrum Red. Truck and fool got to scuffle with one engineer Tennyson's people. We tossed the rung leech back down to the bays. Asshole fought us the entire way, telling us we'd be sorry once he controlled the hammer's power. There we go. If it's some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining to Sanita. October 25th, 2344, and a run-in with the Runglish from Lost Hope. Don't know how the uppity piker crawled out the back base without us noticing, locked himself into repair bay off of docking slip 13, refused to come out, kept raving about the weapon's chaotic beauty or some shit while we were trying to talk him out. Had to break off when our shift ended. Bullhead's gotta come out eventually. Okay, we got our information. Okay, now we just need to do a terminal. Looks like there's actually one above us. Only still when they can't see us. Grab mechanicals. Why do we need to go to the captain's terminal? Outlaw Striker? Well, we do have a shrink ray. I don't know how well it's going to work on.
Here we go.
That's so cool. Okay, that's definitely not working. Nope, you got him. There we go. We're missing about it. Oh, there he is. Thank you for the key card. Ah, here we go. Ooh, prismatic hammer. Okay, let's take a look at this bad boy. Let's switch out the shotgun. Oh, it's cool looking. We're getting all the cool science weapons. Maybe I should... No, I was about to say maybe I should give to our companion, but I forget you can't remove weapons and such. Let's keep it out just to try it out at least once or twice. What ammo does he use? It's a melee weapon. Why did I just say that? Okay. Hold on. Let me switch back out. Where did I put the shotgun? Yeah, let me switch it out with the assault rifle. Assault rifle is nice, but I mean, we have the old reliable. Okay, so now with that done, up next is just check out for clues from the console. Where's the terminal? Give me these.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you.
Buddy.
And it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Yeah. I feel you, man. Ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Yeah, well, it's better condition now. But it got good hearts, yeah?
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
You should be, with the chains we made there.
Spacer's choice beer. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
What do you have to trade?
Have a look.
Just basic supplies. Oh, no, we got modifications, and... I really want to buy one. Skill bonus lie. Oh, but I want to save up too. But I mean, I'm buying one. I have to. Our armor's way better, but I mean... Oh, we should probably also be able to finally have this on now. Let me move my webcam so you can see in its full... Look at this. Yeah, I kind of had to buy it. It just looks so cool. Okay, so now with that done... Okay, here's medical bay.
Anywhere, you hear?
Who was saying that?
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
I don't know.
See, Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
Fair enough.
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
She's probably dead. Maybe I can look in on Jessie?
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Quest subject requires to enter a area. If Kansai beach on site, skies will prevent... Can I get access inside? I see Jessie Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
Can I persuade you? Records say, have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Are you sure about that? Oh, that's all I can ask, really?
Not without dispensation from Chief Jun Lei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not
Maybe
tenable.
don't make a deal with Auntie Cleo.
Take care.
Okay, I might still be able to talk to her. We can't go in through the front door, that's obvious. But if you remember, we found like a little hidden path that was this way. That kind of helped lead us to the medical bay. Let me reload this, because why not? Can I close the door? I figure fine. Now we can talk to you.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
You're not the one we were trying to talk to, but you're also part of a different side quest. You told me to tell you to get... says your shipment won't be coming in soon. Let's be at least a little bit nice.
To Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
I could try and find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You
Scylla.
look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Okay, we need to find... where is it? Yep, here we go. Okay, so she's in quarantine. Uh-oh. Crap, we need her to... ID cartridge. ID cards use holographic shroud. You'll be able to skies by entering. Oh, so I can go in here now. Okay, so yeah, Sky's activated, has activated giving temporary access to your area. Moving drains the shroud energy. When it runs out, person will see and interrogate you. So I have a timer.
wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
For the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Well, right then. Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
She's worried about you a lot.
Rimini. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she?
Nope.
Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Which is us. Hello.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath.
Fair enough.
You, ain't with the board, are you?
No.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
I do work for the board, actually. Let's hope so. That's what I plan to do.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
Okay. What'd you get you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yeah, you think the board had someone follow you and now you're hiding out.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items.
Okay.
2 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm.
Oh.
Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
I'll talk to Udom for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Oh, we leveled up. Nice. Okay, well, we should probably leave before our shroud goes away. Okay. Now let's get our skills. I forgot we still had the mask on. Yeah, we're keeping that on. It looks cool. Okay. Let's see. What should we put more into? Yeah, our stealth and hack are a bit low, but not by much. Really isn't that bad. Our heavy weapon's high, which is good because we like our weapons. Speaking of which, let's put one in there already. Defense, block, touch, we don't really do it too much. Maybe we could put some into leadership. At least a few into stealth. It's up to 57. Bonus support, engineering, and variety. Makes sense. And then dialogue. Let's take a look at some of these other places too. Lost Hope. That's literally where we're from. Ah, Soul Canteen. Anyone hear of actual name that's more than just a freighter crew? Hello.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
There's no way I could get to Stellar Bay on Monarch.
Stellar Bay proper? Tough to say. The board recalled all the nav keys about 10 years back when the corps pulled back to Terra 2.
Okay. All traders system for here. Heard anything interesting?
Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial. So yay, another 6 of those next season.
Okay. What's the heat issue I hear people playing about? Yeah, maybe we can fix it.
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday.
We have high engineering, might be able to fix it.
Buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Sounds like it might have an issue with the thermal control system.
Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
Who's in charge of fixing it?
Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise.
That's who we need to talk to.
She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up.
Maybe I could do some about
That's
that.
not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
That's what we need to go do then. No one else here has an actual name. Okay. What is this? Bells? Shells? Oh, you sell weapons. Nice.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back.
Well, I mean, I have a shrink ray,
I got
so...
a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Well, we already know the
Why,
benefit,
gets you
but
the
we'll ask
weapon
anyway.
best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
Okay. We already know a lot about modifications.
So, what can I get you?
Let's see what you got. You're also selling guns in pristine conditions. Okay, we don't really need revolvers. Ours pretty good, all things considered. Same with the cannon and stuff. We have a assault rifle, soft shotgun. That's terrible. We got a tactical one. Yeah, we already got quite a few of these weapons. Restricted stock. Let's continue just saving up our bits for now. Like, that's just trash. We already went for Medical Bay. Okay. There's
Go back
Halcyon.
to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Have you seen this man?
Engineering. Auntie's kitchen. I don't want to know what she's got cooking. Ike's armory. Oh, for armor and such. And Spratwurst. I don't want to eat a sprat. Well, let's definitely go into engineering. See if we can help with his heat wave.
XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Calm down now.
Because she remembers you.
Hello.
Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Looks nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take
Fair
the
enough.
compliment.
Fair
Just
enough.
so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
We're just here to help out. Copy that, Chief. Do what I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Once again, Empowered, I'm bound for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job.
We got some good weapons ourselves,
see a
but
lot
we
of the same
can definitely use
faces
more.
coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Thank you. Want to talk to Junli? Go ahead.
What?
Yep.
I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
You kind did
I was
just put her on the spot.
I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
If you need to compare notes in person, yeah.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Hey, Julia. Whispered Nightshot for Vardy.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
I want to ask about the
Groundbreaker's
warmth.
radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Yeah, why haven't they been
Only
fixed
the
yet?
board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
I see, okay. There's no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon
I
there
see.
won't be anything left. I can't allow that.
Maybe we could find a new
The
parts?
board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Need a contract to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day.
Yeah.
According to my
'Cause it is that
grandmother's
pistol I
old
wanna
plans,
buy.
The parts we need should be in the back bays.
Okay, I'll take care of that right now.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Okay, well, we can still get them, yeah.
Good.
We have the weapons.
Once
we have a
we've repaired
shrink
parts,
ray.
We can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Yeah, we have a shrink ray and this new weapon we wanted to use. Okay, that's unreliable. Let's see, where is... Ah, here we go. Yeah, I've got so many quests to do here. Oh, take the elevator down. Yeah, we finally get to try out our new hammer we got. Miracle on the Frontier. Deserters forced to return by heroic stranger. Wait, that's us. That's us. The Salvation Emerald Veil. That's us. Oh, that's cool.
Who the... Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company? A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now.
Let's talk, man. Let's talk.
Piece of meat just sizzling on the grill.
Nice outfit.
Yum, yum.
Okay, now I don't like you.
Flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Persuade or intimidate. Put that down before you incinerate the entire deck.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
Thank you. For some parts June Lee sent me.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew.
So can I grab that part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
The prophecy says if I shoot this gun, avian's going to break. Lie, let's parts leaking deadly toxins. Bribe? Yeah.
Tribute it is. And ain't this just a royal sum?
720, that's not too bad.
Don't we need those bits, Captain? To buy the key from the lady?
You've got the run of the kingdom.
Crap.
Up those stairs,
Yeah,
you'll
she's right.
find
Well,
the
we still have more
parts.
bits.
My crew won't get in your way.
There was something else.
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
How'd you end up back here?
Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile.
Sounds like a lot like what happened to me.
Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the Groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank.
We'll be singing,
You can
man.
come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Okay. Let's find those parts.
Old Bess's outflow pipes.
That's quite the description. What's this? Oh, it's just an axe. I'm not going to steal an axe. Scrap mechanical hookers. Get the parts up there.
It's so cozy.
I don't know about cozy. Okay, where's the way up? Ah, here we go.
Does everyone get brown? We got another complaint. People don't like worms.
Squad leader. How about drones? Actually got a pretty decent setup going on here. Okay, this didn't lead me to where I wanted to go.
Worm fixation is screwing with our bottom line.
Oh, here we go. Well, two different ways up.
Today's my birthday.
Oh yeah?
Happy birthday to you.
Fuck your birthday.
Yulei's gonna be pleased as pie.
Boom, we got the part. And we didn't even need to go to war or anything. Where does this lead? Oh, it's just a way to go around. My bad.
Brad gave me a taste of the good stuff. I've been tripping for days.
Good for you. Okay, we got the parts. We got nothing else we need to do in here, so let's head back up. Yeah, because I didn't want to end up being eaten by those guys. Anticleos, Anthrocilian. New improved packaging purifies poisons, toxins, venoms, fight what nature inflicts. Do not take more than recommended dosage. Expect compensation for injury. There are many ingredients that have been found to be harmful to the human body. Regular use will decrease general lifespan. Anticleos not responsible for. Yep. Okay, we got the parts you want.
This is how.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
We just had to bribe them.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
I have a hammer.
Well, don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, well then let's head on down. Here we go. I wish I could take the helmet off ya. I'm not a fan of helmet. I probably should give you a different one. We just don't have any helmets at the moment.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Clear of the radiation. You don't need to go to
Come on. Okay, this is really not going well. There we go. Something has us concussed. Is there any more? I think they're above us. Let's go up then.
Good news. Strong help from the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news.
Hard.
Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not picky about who they kill next.
Great. Of course, more machines to kill as well.
I can always fix them later.
Should be taking these though.
Security.
Okay, let's bring out our other weapons.
Incoming!
From where? Seeing if I saw. Oh, hello. Can I hack you? Okay, that's not doing much.
Beginning security control.
There we go. Crap, she's dying down there. How did she get down there? Oh. No. I did not mean to do that. Oh, this is the worst gun to use for this. Okay, backup flaw trill. Found a flaw in you during your ventures. Things may happen to trigger a flaw offer. Taking a flaw as optional provides you with a perk. Robophobia now gives you the willies when they're nearby. You're not as effective as you should be. Dexterity, perception, temperament. No. At least not for that kind. No. Unbar that. Okay, now we can finally access terminal. There we go. What does the log say? Tasking redless, work around, half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bone. To make his, we can't revive once without cannibalizing another. Sorry, notification popped up. Grandma lived without reality and so will I can rally our spirits, but what's happened when I'm not around Groundbreaker's real test we sing if I depend at last me. I'll take that bet. Found some Chief Guying's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. A lot of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers also found a layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docks, something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. Hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of his old bird, it's like I could feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Okay.
The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out. Groundbreaker owes you things.
Yeah, place looking better now. Or at least not burning me to a crisp. I'm gonna hurt. Yep, I just realized I did something stupid.
Wow, not even a
Oh,
scratch.
I was gonna equip weapon to kill him, but hey, you got it. Some very rich, unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have wrong idea about why flew us out here. Once for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Space Choice logo stamped my ass, it wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no rule in success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities, period. I negotiated that understanding clearing outlined in it in writing before I ever set foot on this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, the answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. To HHB, Earth HQ transmitted via probe archived at source. It's my honor to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers, and supplies at their intended colony world. May they prosper and expand. Now that Stage 1 and 2 of the missions have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified by our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent train post, repair shop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I close this transmission without saying my hopes and my best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Okay. Well, let's head back up. Make sure our weapons are, loaded back up. Okay, now let's go and get done with this quest.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
Plus we have high engineering.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Oh, nice. Okay. Don't have a lot of faith in the
You're
board.
right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Okay. How do you keep the board at a safe
I
distance?
placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Makes
Got
sense.
my attention.